Good morning, gato. Okay, fine.
Good morning, internet. We are home. Everyone is exhausted. I feel like slightly well rested, but not completely. And I think that always happens after you travel, but.
And it's official, she's not mad at us
She isn't mad at us anymore.
She got over it really fast.
But the dreaded cleaning up after travel is where we're at right now, and the car is a freaking wreck. It's disgusting. I don't even know how it gets like that.
R-E-K-T.
What?
Wreck.
We do our best to cover it up, especially with the dogs and the dog fur. We try and do our best to like cover the entire car, literally ceiling to floor, with like blankets, sheets, towels, anything you could think of, and somehow it still looks like a bomb went off in there, like a dog bomb, like a bomb mixed, so it's like a dog fur, slobber, hair, dirt.
Watch. Never mind, I just realized how gross that is. Mistake. Huge mistake. Alright, so this is kind of interesting. In the years that I've had this car, which is now a few years old, I've never once lifted up this compartment over here, the one underneath the back. It has all this stuff. I thought this was where the spare tire would be, but I have a question. Does anyone know what the heck these things are for? I feel like it's something to strap it down, and I'm assuming these are for the tires. I've never seen this tool before. Does anyone know what this one is? I literally have never seen this one before. Then again, that doesn't say a lot because I'm not the best Mr. Fix-It in the world. I just thought it was kind of funny that I had this car, it's a 2013, for so long, and I've never opened up this area. I don't even know if this thing's right. We're also missing the top part.
I dreaded running errands, being in a car all day, because we were in a car all day yesterday, but we're just continuing it today. Of course, we had to stop by Best Buy, went to Best Buy, got stuff. We had to pick up a few things at Best Buy, I should say. And then now Charles is at PetSmart. I feel like that's the second most visited place amongst Charles and I that you get to see in this vlog, besides, no, I take that back. It's probably like a close like second place with Target, but we're there today dropping something else off. I feel like today was just a day of catch up, and it's so annoying. We hate it because it's just so boring. But I don't know, I had a question for you guys though. So Charles and I are like, you know, we want to try and do new videos and do things that are funny and fun and different, and we have really been considering doing some videos that we, in the past couple of years, we have not been comfortable doing because we weren't, I don't want to say that we weren't secure with the situation, but it was more that like it was a little hurtful at the time. But now we're like, you know, who cares? We are happy and married and in love and just things are good. We wanted to do a video kind of around mean comments, but make it not so intense. What do you guys think about that? Would you like us to talk about the mean comments that maybe we're talking about doing that? Something around mean comments, but, or doing some type of skits, or doing something, I don't know, just something different.
That's funny, you should have been there. I walk in and this girl like, oh, this little girl was so cute. I walk in and she kind of like starts smiling, and I was like, oh, she has a cute dog. And I went and waited in line, and her mom's like, hey, are you in a band? I'm like, yeah. She's like, are you on YouTube? I was like, yeah. So I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. And look at her dog.
Aww.
Go say hi. Let's put her in the video.
Okay.
We were just talking about you. This is Tara. Hello. And this is her mom.
Hi.
And that's Macy.
Hi, big girl. Very big.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice
Take care.
To meet you guys.
We've been home for a day, hours. I guess it's not even been a full day.
I feel like I own or run an errand company because
yeah, I feel like a courier service.
Yeah, but I want to call it running errands with Allie.
I think you can do better than that.
Allie, errand runner. Like the maze runner, the errand runner. This is where we got the ducks. Do you guys remember that?
Do you guys remember when we got those ducks? We rescued them out of that place.
I mean, that's a great flea market. Don't judge that.
It was just a bad person. Well, here's a good thing. If you don't remember, says, I like you now. And that was the day we rescued a bunch of ducks. What do we call them? Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yep.
We're very original people.
I think they're living on a lake right now.
Yeah, they're living at an animal bird sanctuary, right?
I feel like I'm slightly losing my mind.
Obviously, last couple days we've been in the car, and I feel like, oh my God, I do this and I drive my ducks.
The very next
I'm gonna honk the horn.
I don't know why I always do that. Like I go into like that twang. Was it 90s music? Like 90s Hootie and the Blowfish?
Like, yeah, everyone goes Hootie.
Are you happy to be home? I know this is like your rug and your spot. Sometimes you're really cute. And oh. What? Are you embarrassed of the camera? I always feel like Diesel is like really shy on camera for some reason. Whereas Marley and Zoe have grown up doing this. And Diesel, on the other hand, is still kind of like me. He's still getting used to it after 3 years. What is going on? You don't need all of your toys out. Into the basket. And, oh, what was that? Oh my God. No joke, just had one of the best conversations in the world. I have to tell you, when we have these like one-on-one video calls with you guys, we love learning about your life and we love hearing, you know, what's new and what's going on and like, you know, your struggles and your positives. And I have to tell you, the conversation we had tonight was so positive, and kind of like when we're having, because like today wasn't like a tough day for us, it was kind of a boring day, but it was a day that we kind of struggled ourselves with producing content and just kind of like getting back into the swing of things, because we're still kind of in vacation mode.
It's hard to get back into it.
Yeah, we're still kind of in vacation mode. Talking to our friend Mitchell tonight and hearing his positive news, it just kind of like took this kind of like mundane, bland, kind of, it was a little frustrating not knowing what to film today, but taking that day and that moment, and it just like completely lit a fire under our butts and just like made us such happy people again.
I think that's one of the hardest things as a daily vlogger. We've said this a million times. I'll be completely honest, one of the hardest things I have doing daily videos for 9 years, what, 3,000 something videos? How many is it actually?
It's a lot.
It's whatever's down there. Where you kind of realize where it's like one of those like Simpsons did it syndromes, and it's like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Simpsons did it syndrome. South Park I think did an episode. Basically, any show or any cartoon where they do a premise, it's always Simpsons did it, because they've been doing it for 20 something years. So I feel like sometimes I get in that situation to where it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? What do we do that's different? What's unique and stuff like that? Because it gets kind of hard, and that's why I like traveling and tour, because I feel like when we're on tour, there's some things that a lot of people never get to see. Like other than the travel thing, I don't think there's any other vlogger that's in a band that tours like that. Is there?
I don't know.
There's a lot of touring YouTubers, but I mean, like, it's kind of interesting to see some backstage kind of antics, because you guys know we the Kings, we do some pretty stupid things, like backstage, and you get to see these bands, and I feel like that's a very fun, unique thing that we do. But when we're at home,
the struggle begins.
It's like I'm a normal person.
Yeah.
And it becomes hard. It becomes this like struggle trying to figure out, are you watching this cat just chilling? She's not mad at me anymore. And it becomes this struggle where like I try to find something new, but then it becomes I don't want to call it Simpsons did it, because that's just too prestigious to me. Because the Simpsons are like here, and I'm way down here. You're not, you're off. No, Simpsons are, you can't even see it on the screen right now. That's how big the Simpsons are. But it comes to this thing where it's like,
what do we do?
Like,
how do we make this day interesting?
I want to say CTFXC did it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we made any sense at all. Like,
okay.
I don't think
I
don't feel like we ever made sense.
But one thing that we were talking to Mitchell about is, you know, like content, and how we were struggling today because we're still in vacation mode, and how we had things we had to do when we came home. We had to just
spent like 2.5 hours getting all that hair out of the car. Crazy. And it's not all out, by the way.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's still in there.
We were talking to him, we're like, hey, you know, there's these days, obviously, that we cannot figure out what the heck we want to do and what we need to put out. Like, is there anything about these vlogs that you think that we should change or that you want to see? And it was really nice to hear him say to us, first off, don't ever do anything that's going to make you uncomfortable. Don't ever do something that is against who you are as a couple.
Basically, don't do it
for
the views.
Yes, and I loved that he said that, because I don't think we ever do anything for the views, but I think that we do things, like we push ourselves to do something different for the vlogs. Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, okay. I mean, I feel like a lot of vloggers kind of come into that situation to where like, yes, I know, Rika. What do we do? let's do this. Maybe this will be a shock value. This will do something crazy. Do it for the views. And like, I feel
a lot of people do that.
A lot of people
like,
get
even
sucked
like,
into it. And I don't think
the drama aspect.
It's not even intentional. Like, it just happens. And I feel like that's a horrible thing for YouTube. And it's like a horrible thing because it puts so much pressure on daily vloggers, because the whole point of a daily vlog, whether or not like your life is mundane or your life is the most exciting thing, because I feel like we have a normal life. When I'm on tour, I feel like it's a pretty extraordinary life.
It's
I mean, I should say every life is every daily life is extraordinary.
Every daily life,
you get what I'm saying.
But it was just nice to hear from him saying, like, you know, don't do anything that's gonna go against who you are as people. Don't do anything just for the vlogs. You know, make sure you're doing the stuff that makes you happy. And to have him say, like, I like what you do. I like that you guys are putting out what's very real and what's very true to you, because nowadays more people are focusing on
the views.
And so they're talking about the drama that's like ensuing on YouTube or in general. And I love that we try and stay away from that. I'm not gonna say that we always do, but I love that we try and stay away from that. But we want to be authentic.
Well, you know, the thing is too, is like a lot of people say like, I miss the whole YouTube. And a friend of mine, you guys obviously know Tyler Oakley, he tweeted something like saying like, you know, people say I miss the old YouTube, but in reality, that old YouTube still exists. All those OG YouTubers
are still around.
Still there, and they're still making video. They're making great content.
Like cat videos, they're still here.
But people say the YouTube is, I miss the old YouTube, and I'm guilty of that too. But YouTube as a whole dynamic has kind of gone from the whole, this is a lifestyle, what can I do next? And how do I grab these views, these eyeballs?
Yeah. Well, I don't even think it's just about grabbing views. I think a lot of people are like...
We went on a little rant on that one, didn't we?
I don't know. It was just the whole...
Wait, how long was that? That was like a 9-minute rant.
But the reason
Did
why...
it make sense?
But the reason why I was bringing this up was like, it was just nice to talk to him, because we wanted to talk to some of you about like, you know, it's a new year, and every year we want to try and progress, I think is the word. Progress with the times, but also still be true to ourselves. A lot of you have said this to us, like, we like what you do. We appreciate what you guys do. It's so good for us to hear, like, we love hearing it. I know it's silly, but it really is just such a flattering thing, because what it does is it kind of, those days that are tougher for us and harder for us to film, it like I said, it lights a fire in us and it gets us excited again about doing this. Because Charles, I know, struggles because he, for instance, has been doing this for 11 years. I've only been doing this for
12.
I've been doing this for over 3 years. And
well, so it's 3 years every single day.
Yeah, but still, that's my point, is that I know I've been struggling.
And a bit of advice that I would have to give any YouTubers trying to start, this, I say this on panels all the time, don't do it for the views. Like,
put out content you're proud of.
I think that's kind of like the whole point of this rant, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Be proud of what you do, yeah.
Sometimes this is good for Allie and I, just to kind of get whatever is off our chest and just kind of make no sense. Are you recording the cat?
Sorry, say it again.
The camera has like ADD right now. So it's one of those things where I hope you guys are cool with us ranting like this every once in a while, because sometimes it's good for us to just talk. I mean, okay, coming back, let's come back a little bit.
Battery's gonna die, so make sure.
The battery's gonna die. So what I was trying to say is that the whole daily vlogging thing came out of something that you want to vent. I feel like that's still the true nature, and I feel like that's something that I always want to, I don't care if I do this for 20 years, I still want to be true to that fact, and I feel like...
Be true to yourself.
True to myself.
And be true to the internet.
Yeah, I'm only Charles, and I'm Charles YouTube, I'm Charles, a musician, I'm Charles...
The husband.
I'm Charles, brother, I'm not a sister. But you get what I'm saying.
Are you?
And so you gotta like kind of stay true to that stuff, and the number one thing I would always have to say to you guys, don't do it for the views. Do it for yourself.
That was beautiful.
You like that?
That's great. Our rant... We went everywhere.
Yeah, Allie's gonna have to...
I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tired. I think I went one way and then jumped here and then jumped there.
That's okay.
Over, but whatever. I think you guys got the point.
We should have done this for a one-take Sunday.
I know, right?
That was pretty good. We did pretty good on that one.
High five, babe.
High five.
Yeah.
Count it.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 things about Rika. One, she's got a lazy eye on her left eye. Like, see? She doesn't like...
Open it?
There we go. And 2, her baby teeth, I think we showed you this earlier.
But they have really grown.
Her baby teeth are coming in. Or leaving, I should say. Her real teeth are coming in. Look at her eyes. See, she does it every time.
She's such a good girl. You're such a whiner.
Look at, see? I wouldn't call it a lazy eye, but she's just lazy in one eye. I think it's time to edit that big long rant. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, check out all the stuff in the description, and we'll see you guys tomorrow as always. As always, you guys know that. All right, bye guys. That's way too freaking close. See ya.